This is my GE Profile PTW705 washer. And in this video, I'll show you how to replace the main control board on a GE Profile washer. Step 1, unplug the washer from the outlet. You'll need to access the back of the washer, so move the washer away from the wall where you can access the control head. Do this slowly so you don't damage anything. This is good enough so that way I can access this section right here. Next, you're gonna use one of these bits right here, basically the standard bit for you know, the hex fittings that you put on the drill, or you can get a set like this if yours might be different, but mine, this works, just this end. And we're gonna use a drill and we're gonna remove this screw right here, and there's another one right here in the back, right here. It's not long enough, so we're gonna add a second extender. So here's what the screws look like. They're pretty long. After that, carefully lift up this module like this. Then we're gonna disconnect this connector and this connector. I recommend taking pictures of them so that way, I don't think they're interchangeable, but just in case, so that way you know which one goes where. To disconnect the connector, there's a button right here that you press and you lift it up. So like that. So for this one, you don't disconnect it. There's actually the tab that was on the outside like this, that you, from the outside you push, and then this whole connector comes out. This is what it looks like. So next, we're gonna remove this box. There's one screw right here that you have to remove first, like this, and then you should be able to just take this off. Next, what you wanna do is take one connector at a time and disconnect all of them. This is a good board, so I'm not gonna disconnect it. I'm just gonna walk you through it. There's also a hose right here that's connected to this sensor. I think it's like a pressure sensor probably, I'm not sure. But basically you just pop that off as well. So once you clear all the connectors and unplug everything, then you would take the screw and basically remove this screw again. This bracket comes off, and I'll show you by just basically removing this bracket like this, and then it practically falls off. And that's what clamps the board to the plastic. And then as you can see over here, it's hidden under it, so you kind of have to slide it out. So I'm gonna try it with it being connected. So you'll see there's this right here, and then there's that right there. And what works well is if you take a small screwdriver and basically put it in that little pocket like that and push it in while you lift with your other hand. I'm holding the camera so I can't. While you lift this side of the board this way, and same thing there. You push it and lift it, and then it comes out. Once those connectors are popped, then it just kind of comes out easily. And then, you know, the same way you would install it back. Make sure you press it in and then put the bracket back on. Like that. So it's nice and tight. How to find the main control board. So go to Google, type in GE Profile parts, then pick one of these websites, and you can do, I like this one. This is where I actually bought the part from. You paste in your model number here, and then here you can search, you have all the parts for the thing, but you can also search here by main control board. And it pops up right here on this website. You can see it's $192, and you can buy it. I actually bought it from this website. I found it to be the cheapest, but if you really want to, you can copy the OEM part number, go back to Google and search it to see if you can find anything cheaper off the other websites. Make sure you plug in all your connectors back, and then you take this box back and put it back on like this. Like that. Make sure it's not hitting any wires on that side, and then put the screw back in. My drill is set to 7, so that way I'm not over torquing these screws. We bring this back and plug this in. Basically this connector just goes the same way we uninstalled it. Just pushes it in there like this. See it on this side. You got the both edges right there. This connector, and plug this one in as well. Like that. In order to put this back, pay attention to these on both sides. They're gonna go into these slots right here on both sides, and then we're gonna screw it down, and I'll show you that right now. So we're gonna take this, as I mentioned, and we're gonna put it in here and in there, like this. Make sure the wires are kept inside, like that. Make sure there's nothing else in the way. As you can see, this paper, whoop, like this. And then we put the screws back up. Align the hole. Okay. Then we're gonna push this back in. Weirdly, it's easier to pull it out than push it in. It just gets stuck on the, oh, my power cable. Don't forget about your power cable. I was writing on it. Then plug it in before you get too close to the wall. Okay, and now, moment of truth. It turns on, and this opens. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, check out this video right here where I replaced this plug on my Shark vacuum cleaner.